A bearing is a machine element that constrains relative motion to only the desired motion and reduces friction between moving parts. Basically, you have an inner circle and you have an outer circle, and in between them you have little balls. Giggity. They spin. The balls spin instead of the moving parts rubbing against each other. Now, the key to a bearing success is lubrication. It's pretty common in agriculture to lubricate bearings using a grease gun. You know, interesting enough, the little part that the grease gun connects onto to grease the bearing, that was named by farmers. Ever since bearings have been used, engineers have designed equipment in ways that the operators, us, we need to be double jointed. We need to have double jointed pelvises to get to these things. Farmers were always mumbling about these things under their breath. These stupid jerk engineers. Eventually, people made the connection, and they called those connection pieces zerks. Get it? Stupid jerks. A lot of German farmers. Stupid jerks. That's how it. I digress. This is what happens when you have a bearing failure on a baler. I think they generally roll better with inflated tires. On a lot of farms, you have patches of grass. I know we had one on our house, and every year you go to burn it because these are patches that you don't mow every year. So they're like prairie grass and stuff like that, and they're meant to be burnt. I mean, that's the way nature did it. It's the way we do it now. The key to it is, number one, you don't do it on a windy day. Number two, you use your old boots because you're going to end up stomping out fire, and then your boots smell like smoke for 2 weeks. So if you use your old boots, that's a tip from your old buddy Rob. But like this video and picture here, use fire brakes. So fire can only go so far before it hits the other brake. That way, it never gets too out of control. If you see this on Tractor House, be careful. It's had some damage. This was a sprayer. You can see the boom in front, but it is done burned up. I'm not sure the backstory of it, but I'm guessing it's going to need some repairs. First of all, nobody was hurt, so we're glad for that. But this is like a farmer's worst nightmare, is having a combine fire. I know. Well, let's have fun. Let's talk about fun stuff. We recognize that this is serious, but come on. Fire!
Fire! Fire! Fire! Fire!
That truck's running a little hot. Just a shade. You hate to see this. Everybody hates to see this. It's like your worst nightmare when you're trying to get stuff done. But hey, as he's hauling. Here is an eerie look at a burnt tractor. It's a somber reminder of how dangerous farming can be.
This week's machinery pick of the week is presented by John Deere.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with GMOs mistletoeing and tractors a-glowing with holiday cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's always cool to see ag equipment all dolled up and Christmas lights and everything. How about this antlered pony? I mean, nothing says season greeting like a mutated animal. Although I would take those antlers over a radioactive nose any day. This stupid Rudolph. Boom, cone, get out the way. Get out the way, cone, get out the way. I say, boom, cone, get out the... All right, I'll stop. I'm sorry. Each one of those cones costs $500, Mr. SharkFarmer. Not anymore, they don't. I'm guessing you could get a bunch of these on discount right now. Whatever. Come on, I laughed. Watching this big old case clear the way, that's just awesome. I know John Deere is a sponsor and very appreciative for that, but any color combine would be cool doing this. Green would look cool. New Holland would look cool. Agco would look cool. Gleaner, Gleaner probably wouldn't be able to knock those over. It's broken cart season. It's season with a Z because it's cooler. The kids, whatever. This isn't unusual at all. Let's say you have a 1,000-bushel auger cart and you fill that with soybeans. That's 60,000 pounds on 2 axles. That's heavier than a D6 bulldozer on 2 axles. Yeah, the auger cart is this show's bread and butter. You ever see a Lamborghini combine? It's a little slower than the cars. This is pea harvest, which I don't know anything about. I've never been a fan of peas. I don't like them. I like pea farmers, but I don't know, it's not my thing. I still remember them being forced down my gullet as a kid. Clean your plate before you get up. It did. Dukes of Hazzard. It was like on in 5 minutes, and I had to clean my plate. And this was before you had the VCRs or your hoppers or all that, so you had to do it. Why do you hate pea farmers? I don't. I'm not a fan of peas, all right? It's not my thing. I'm allowed not to like something. I like this video. It's a very cool combine. It's from Ag with Emma. This is her dancing. If you have a Lamborghini combine, you have to dance in front of it. It's in the contract. I'll just stick with deer. Megan the Produce Nerd gives a behind-the-scenes look at the produce industry, including harvesting, packing, and processing. Her reputation has afforded her unfettered behind-the-scenes access. This video is about making spring mix. I guess that's a salad that you eat in the spring. A fall salad is probably the same thing. You just add, pumpkin spice and stuff. This looks like a backdrop to one of those rainforest cafes. Remember, oh, look, the gorilla. You can see his eyes moving. It's like he follows you ever. They're mixing lettuce, kale, spinach, iceberg, cabbage, romaine, Roman stuff, probably some sprouts in there, some of that arugula, some pepper pots, probably some ketchup. They convey it on conveyor belts. I don't know why. I guess it's an important process. The conveying is. I don't think you can salad without conveyors. Now they send the lettuce to heaven. Just look at it. I believe I can fly. I believe I become a meal that's healthier than pie. It's what it's probably thinking. Eventually, they put it in a box, and then they smash it. Honestly, I don't think it's necessary to smash it, but it's like one last time they can show the salad who's boss before it leaves. I don't know. If you actually want to hear intelligent commentary on this video, go check out Megan, the Produce Nerd, on YouTube. Thanks for spending some time with us here on SharkFarmer TV. For more stories about people in agriculture, catch my shows on Rural Radio Channel 147 Sirius XM. There's more in-depth discussions on my podcast, and of course, you can check out previous episodes of this show on my YouTube channel. Find out more at sharkfarmer.com.